Okay, let's do it. First, I want to say 11. Now I want to say up, and then I want to say down, and now I want to be in between. My question is, am I going to be in between? Should I turn my paper sideways? But if it wasn't a paper, how would you know which way I went in between? Top left, bottom right, top right, bottom left. Top left, bottom left. Top right, bottom right. Wait a second. Oh, my camera's moving with my page. That's why. So now the question is, let's do it this way. If it was this way, it would be N. But we'd have to fill that in. So let's just take this one and let's move it out of the way. Or should we move it out of the way? Or should we just say Z? Or how about 77? Or let's say 4. Or how about just drive a car and let's just turn the corner to the right and watch out for the oncoming traffic? Or how about the traffic below as we come on to the overpass and just keep driving this way? Let's get rid of that one. Are we beavers? Is it above? Is it a below? Is it in between? Can we just say it's the I of the matter? Because I will actually stand up better in H. That's a sphere. Or was it the I of the matter? Now, of course, to everybody, this is going to be confusing. Or can we just say this is part of the art world? I'm just a football going for a walk. Right? Argentina. Right? Is that where that comes from? Argentina. Tina means small. Tina meaning 9. 9 to 5. Meaning on both ends. 9 and 5. 6 and 8. 7th gate in between. Where's the passageway? Is this what 9 looks like? And look, we have 8 in between, or 88. Or 88. Or 88. Or should we just have 808? Which way should we create this? Or should we just actually say we're just going to be 2 hearts in the matter, creating 88? Or how about just digital time? So we're going to take that and throw that away. We're wasting a lot of paper. Here's your I in the matter. And I like to say this is my friend Jack. Right? Number 3. I'm going to put 2 I's. And then bubble out his stomach. And then bubble out him over here. And Jack's having a good time today, right? Ooh, Jack. Looks like he's going for a distant ride, right? Don't look behind my back, Jack. So this is, here he's now thinking. This is one brain. So we have above and below, we have I. We have side to side, and we have 11, right? Now the one question is you notice we have 11 here, but we have 1 over here. So in Roman numerals we have, or we can have like that. We can also have like that. But how can we only have 1 to the left in Roman numerals? We have 3 to the right. If we have 3 to the right, are we counting it for H and I? Talking about 3 levels or 1 level side to side? In your telephone, this is 369. Or how about 147? Or how about 258? So if you're going up to down, which is the exact same distance on your telephone, right? You have that. Let me get rid of that paper. So we have your telephone over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we just used dots, the distance is the same, yet it goes from 1 over to 3, which is plus 2, but we go 1 down to 7, 8, and 9, and it's plus 6. Is there a reason? You know what I'm saying? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're down by number 7. Then we go over to 8 and 9, and then we work ourselves back up again. The numeric number for Earth, by the way, is 52. Unless you want to just make that television set, right, in which you now have your I over here, and your O, if you can turn it around the other way and just say you're a ho. First you went high and then you went ho, depending on which way you want to go. Side to side with one in the center. So we can have maybe 512 memory. 256 or 16 by 16, which if you take a cube, the opposite sides of the cube, okay, is 1 and 6. 4 corners, and then the half-life, 6. You see, you have 2 ways to get 6. Either you have these 2 here, or you have these 2 here. So you always have 6 and 8, the dividing of the 7th gate. Either it's this way or it's this way. But if it's dividing by I, it's dividing by 1 and 1. If dividing by H, it's dividing by 3 and 3, when it's not actually 3 and 3. Let's get rid of this page. You see, when you're going to 1 and 7, and each place has an area space, right? And this one is 3, and this one is 9 over here. And from here to here, you end up with 3. But what if it was a total of 6? What would I be meeting over here? Or over here? I would be meeting at 4. The halfway point here is 4. The halfway point over here is 6. And I got 2 cats outside. I got to open the door. Okay, you didn't know I was gone, right? So the halfway between here and here, right? Why don't we just do that? And that. And we're just going to say 4 and 6. And we already know we went there and there. And we already know we went there and there. So we're just going to live here. 1.5, the difference is there. But it's not 1.5 the difference here. And it's not 1.5 the difference here. It's 3 times 1. It's 1.5 by 4. And here it's 7 times blank equals to that 9. I call this the gateway to the birth. These are my primary numbers. I don't even want to count them. Let's get rid of that paper. What I like to do is I rather say 10 and 19 and say over here 12 and 21. Well, 1 and 2 is 3 and 1 and 0 is 1 and 1 and 9 is 10 equals to 1. So it's the same starting points. 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. What is it? What do I need to do in order to get to this? 100 and what? What's the division of this? Can we divide something to create this? We can divide it by 1. We can divide it by 2 equals to 106.5. We can divide it by 3, which equals to 71, and that's the number I'm going to use. 7 and 1 equals 8. 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals 6, the divider of the 7th gate. But how can I do it over here by the same 3? This will be 3, 3, 3, 3, and this will be 6.333. So all I want to count is this over here. I don't want to count these 2 over here, because they're already going to be 2 to 1 over here, and already you're lost because it doesn't make a difference. Let's go to the next step of this video. Usually after 3 minutes, nobody watches me anymore. But I'm going to go on because I'll repeat this. Here is a bunny rabbit. And here is a duck. Here's a rabbit. And here's a duck. Here's a duck by bubbling. You just bubble all these things over, and you put an I, and now we have a duck. And over here we have a bunny rabbit. We're just going to... We just flip that around, we put an I on it, and we've got the Playboy bunny. And it's funny how we say wabbit and Twix for kids. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. How the letter R is in the A family, so let's call it AD. So in the world of AD, R came to life. When did the English language, when did we start to speak English? Anyways, Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for playing.